Mila Kunis has always had a spark that sets her apart. She's bold, charming, and full of surprises. From the moment she stepped into the spotlight, she's been turning heads and keeping fans on their toes. But her rise to fame wasn't easy or typical. Born on August 14, 1983, in Chernivtsi, Ukraine, Mila moved to Los Angeles when she was just 7 years old. She didn't speak a word of English back then, and the culture shock was intense. But even as a young kid, she had a strong will. She pushed through the language barrier, adapted quickly, and never let the challenges slow her down. That early fire in her would soon help her land roles that would make her a household name. At only 14, Mila auditioned for a role that would change everything: Jackie Burkhart on the hit show That 70s Show. The producers were looking for someone older, but Mila didn't let that stop her. She told them she was going to be 18, and her performance was so good that they gave her the part. It was bold, maybe even risky, but it paid off. Jackie was loud, dramatic, spoiled, and absolutely hilarious, and Mila brought her to life perfectly. Her comedic timing and on-screen presence stood out right away. While most teens were still trying to figure themselves out, Mila was starring on a major TV show, stealing every scene. But her talent didn't stop there. In 1999, she became the voice of Meg Griffin on Family Guy. It's a role she still holds today, and it's a reminder of how far her voice acting skills can go. Meg might be the outsider in the Griffin family, but Mila gives her the perfect balance of sarcasm, awkwardness, and heart. It's one of those roles people don't always realize she plays, but once they find out, it makes perfect sense. It's funny, underrated, and proves her range in a completely different way. Then came a big moment in her career, Forgetting Sarah Marshall in 2008. It was a romantic comedy that let her break away from the Jackie image and show a more relaxed, witty, and charming side. Her role as Rachel earned her praise and opened doors to more film opportunities. But it was her next big role that truly shocked everyone. In 2010, she starred in Black Swan alongside Natalie Portman. Mila played Lily, a seductive and intense ballerina, and the performance was unlike anything she had done before. It was dark, emotional, and layered. Critics and fans were blown away. She earned nominations for a Golden Globe and a Screen Actors Guild Award. It wasn't just a good performance. It was a defining moment that proved she was more than just a comedy star. Mila didn't stop challenging herself after that. She took on all kinds of roles, showing just how versatile she could be. In Max Payne and The Book of Eli, she stepped into the action genre with confidence. She held her own in tough, dramatic scenes and proved she could handle the physical demands too. And then, in comedies like Ted and Bad Moms, she reminded everyone of her natural ability to make people laugh. Bad Moms, in particular, was a massive hit. People loved how real and relatable it felt, a mom trying to balance everything while slowly losing her mind in hilarious ways. Mila nailed the role, and her performance helped turn it into a franchise with a successful sequel. Even before her film career took off, Mila had been working steadily in television. From her early appearances on Days of Our Lives and Baywatch to guest roles in shows like Seventh Heaven and Walker, Texas Ranger, she was always building her experience. She even popped up in 2.5 Men, adding her signature charm to every role she took. More recently, she stepped back into Jackie's shoes for That 90s Show, giving fans a sweet hit of nostalgia that reminded them just how iconic her original role had been. But Mila's life off-screen is just as interesting. She married Ashton Kutcher in 2015, and their story feels straight out of a movie. They met on the set of That 70s Show as teenagers, played on-screen couple Jackie and Kelso, and eventually became a real-life couple years later. Now they're married with 2 kids and try to keep things as normal and grounded as possible. Mila has often talked about raising their children with strong values and keeping fame from getting to their heads. What makes Mila even more admirable is how she uses her platform for good. She supports causes that matter to her, including children's hospitals and refugee aid. Coming from an immigrant background herself, she's never forgotten her roots and continues to speak out for people who need a voice. Her heart, just like her talent, has made a lasting impact. Through all the roles she's played, from the funny to the fearless, Mila Kunis has never stopped evolving. She's taken risks, surprised people, and stayed true to herself. Whether she's voicing a cartoon character, taking on a challenging drama, or making people laugh with relatable mom struggles, she brings something real and unforgettable to the screen. Her career has been full of bold choices, and those choices have paid off in ways no one could have predicted. So, which of Mila Kunis's daring roles shocked you the most? Was it her bold turn in Black Swan, her wild comedy in Bad Moms, or her early days as Jackie? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed hearing her story, make sure to subscribe for more eye-opening celebrity spotlights. There's always more behind the fame than people expect, and Mila Kunis is living proof of that.